Hello and welcome to the Personal Development School YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the topic that I get asked all the time and see in so many different comments. And it's also a very searched question on the internet, which is, why does my partner ignore me? Well, if this is something you've been wondering for a long time, we are going to dive into this in this video and give a couple of explanations as to what this might be. And we'll even talk about different attachment styles or love styles if you're not that familiar with attachment theory. So, first and foremost, it is, of course, possible that somebody is ignoring you because they literally are not ready to invest in the relationship and they're not wanting to see the relationship through. But I would say that when people are experiencing this in the relationship, that's usually 10% of people. And there's another 90% of people who are feeling ignored by their partner for actually completely other reasons. So, if the person shows up and makes an effort in the relationship, yet has patterns of still dismissing or ignoring you, it might actually be because they are insecurely attached, specifically the dismissive avoidant attachment style. Dismissive avoidant attachment style is one of four major attachment styles. The first one is securely attached. They tend to be very confident in relationships, very comfortable. They communicate effectively. They meet each other's needs, and they statistically have the greatest chance of having lasting, thriving, and successful relationships. Then we have three insecurely attached styles. One is anxious preoccupied. They often feel anxious in relationships or afraid of being left or abandoned. There's a fearful avoidant attachment style, which tends to have kind of hot and cold patterns in relationships where they get close to people, but then they need to pull away and need their space. And they tend to be really great at being present, but not always great at being truly vulnerable. Then we have the dismissive avoidant attachment style. And this is the person who tends to be dismissive in the relationship or ignore their partner more frequently. And the reason for this is actually because they experience something called childhood emotional neglect. And this may be really obvious neglect, or this may just be emotional neglect, which can actually fly under the radar for a lot of people. And as a result of this, they were essentially ignored in childhood, and their needs, especially emotional needs, were ignored. And they learned to deal with this or adapt to this sense of being ignored by literally pulling away, creating space, and suppressing their emotions. They also didn't really usually learn very much healthy modeling for how to be there and be present with somebody in relationships because nobody was really present enough with them. And so, as a result of all of this, you will generally see that the dismissive avoidant attachment style tends to be aloof, a little slower to warm up, kind of disconnected emotionally at times, and they may be actually dismissive or ignore somebody. And if you take it a step further, dismissive avoidant attachment styles also tend to really dislike conflict. So they may really shut down and internalize and really literally try to sort of ice somebody out or stonewall them when they're in the middle of a conflict, which can also come across as being ignored. Now, dismissive avoidant attachment styles are coming from a place of woundedness when they are doing this, just like anybody else coming from their own place of woundedness with their individual coping mechanisms and behaviors. But dismissive avoidant attachment style is something that can be changed into a securely attached style, just like anxious, preoccupied, and fearful avoidant attachment styles can be changed into secure attachment styles because we have something called neuroplasticity. And we're not born with an attachment style. We actually develop our attachment style over time. And if you don't know what your attachment style is or your partner's attachment style, you can actually take our free attachment style quiz down below to understand more and get a free in-depth report about what your attachment style is or your loved ones. And this will help you better understand some of their habits, their patterns, why they do what they do, and also help you have a little bit more awareness in terms of how to navigate these things if they feel difficult or tough. The report will also help you understand what your needs are as the unique attachment style that you are, and what your partners are as the unique attachment style that they are, which can help you better communicate and meet one another's needs in the relationship overall. So I hope this video is helpful for you if you're new to this type of work or this dynamic of attachment theory and attachment styles. And if you have more questions, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you're enjoying this channel, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos.